Nevada receives the first digital equity state capacity grant. Alabama awards more than $53 million for middle mile expansion, $60 million from the U.S. DOT for vehicle-to-everything deployments. Convictions in federal court for illegal streaming. OpticPath continues to grow, and the familiar voice will be part of daily Olympic coverage from Paris, courtesy of AI. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. NTIA issued the first digital equity state capacity grant this week to Nevada. The $9.2 million grant is part of the national $1.4 billion Digital Equity Capacity Grant Program. Later this year, the $1.25 billion Digital Equity Competitive Grant Program will be made available. NTIA and Nevada were also in the news this week for the groundbreaking in Reno on a $24 million high-speed internet middle mile project. Congratulations to the Silver State. The Alabama Fiber Network this week was awarded $53.5 million from the state of Alabama to cover a portion of costs on a middle mile network deployment. Alabama Fiber Network is a coalition of electric and generation transmission cooperatives across the state. Earlier this year, Alabama awarded a $128.8 million grant to the coalition, also for middle mile expansion. Members of the Alabama Fiber Network Coalition include Tombigbee Electric Cooperative, North Alabama Electric Cooperative, Joe Wheeler Electric Membership Cooperative, Coleman, Covington, Coosa Valley, and Central Alabama Electric Cooperatives, along with Power South Energy Cooperative. The Middle Mile program is being administered by ADECA, the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs. Cellular-based vehicle-to-everything, or V2X, deployments are the target of $60 million in grants awarded this week by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Maricopa County, Arizona, will receive nearly $20 million for a program primarily using the 5.9 gigahertz spectrum band. In Texas, the campus of Texas A&M University will be front and center of a $19.2 million project to connect the cities of College Station and Houston. And the Utah DOT has been awarded $20 million toward V2X deployments covering all of Utah, the entire length of I-80 through Wyoming, and the vast majority of Colorado. A federal jury in Las Vegas has convicted 5 men for operating one of the largest illegal streaming services in the country, called Jetflix. The service allegedly had more content, 183,000 TV episodes, than Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, and Vudu combined. According to court documents, Christopher Dahlman, Douglas Corson, Felipe Garcia, Jared Jarecki, and Peter Huber began running the illegal operation back in 2007. It cost $9.99 to subscribers each month. The 5 men used sophisticated computer scripts and software to scour piracy services for illegal copies of TV shows, which they then downloaded and hosted on Jetflix servers. The defendants attempted to disguise Jetflix as an aviation entertainment company. The jury convicted all 5 of conspiracy to commit criminal copyright infringement. Dahlman was also convicted on 2 counts of money laundering by concealment and 3 counts of misdemeanor criminal copyright infringement. He faces a maximum of 48 years in prison. The others could receive up to 5 years behind bars. No date has been set yet for sentencing. An estimated 6 million households will lose internet access as a result of the Affordable Connectivity Program shutting down. According to a report from Maravedis, a quarter of the 23 million U.S. households that relied on ACP to help pay for internet will now drop their subscriptions. FBA's OpticPath certification program is growing yet again. The fiber optic technician training program is now available for residents of Maine through Central Maine Community College. CMCC will offer OpticPath in partnership with the Harold Alfond Center for the Advancement of Maine's Workforce. The fiber optic training course, 3 weeks long, and upon completion of the 120-hour course, graduates will be ready to start work as certified fiber optic technicians. Fiber Broadband Association has rolled out the OpticPath program in 40 of the 56 states and territories. There are 44 service providers involved, along with 70 community colleges and training institutions. A big courtroom loss for the National Football League this week. A U.S. District Court jury in Los Angeles has ordered the NFL to pay nearly $4.8 billion in damages following a ruling that the league violated antitrust laws in distributing out-of-market Sunday afternoon games on their premium Sunday ticket subscription service. Treble damages are applicable under federal antitrust laws, so the total could wind up being as much as $14.39 billion for the NFL. The league has indicated it will appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals and, in all likelihood, ultimately the Supreme Court. CNN's presidential debate on Thursday night, which was simulcast on a number of other networks, drew a total audience of more than 48 million viewers. 12.3 million watched on Fox networks, 11.4 million on CNN networks. ABC came in third, 8.7 million viewers, NBC 5.2 million, and CBS 4.8 million. The debate, the most watched non-sports program of the year. And finally, if you watch coverage of the Paris Olympics in a couple of weeks, you'll probably recognize a very familiar sportscasting voice. Al Michaels will help cover daily Olympic recaps, just not the real Al Michaels. NBC will use generative AI to recreate Al Michaels' voice to narrate customized Olympic recaps for Peacock subscribers. AI Al will greet each subscriber by name, then dig into highlights from specific sports the user has said they are interested in. Each package will run about 10 minutes. The legendary broadcaster has been part of NBC's Olympics coverage since 2010, and of course, during his time with ABC, Michaels called the legendary Miracle on Ice game back in 1980. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! What a game that was. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.